Welcome, everyone. The ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top 2 seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, a crew looking to make a strong statement. Taking on a team from the SEC, a squad that's looking to put on a show. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, how about this call here in the first play of the national championship? They take a shot downfield. They don't hit it. But you know what? I think it sends a message to the defense and also gives us an indication of what their personality and approach is like in a big game of this magnitude.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
But a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down here for this offense.
Let's go.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it on the move, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
The defense does a good job of being aggressive here and not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure on him, and instead of him throwing it away, he throws it against his body back into the teeth of the defense. I thought they might come up with a pick.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He lets it go on the move. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And out comes the offense, set to take over here. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, a group with a whole lot to prove here today. Taking on a squad from the SEC, a crew today that's looking to make a strong statement. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Oh, and the football comes out.
Chris, have you ever seen a play where you have 2 turnovers on one play? Great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. 1st and 10. Woo. Catch your breath after that.
Wow, taking his shot on the very first play. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Football comes out. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
The guys up front line up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Going to create outside the pocket now. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or 2.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up. And sometimes you can get sacked.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they heave it deep downfield. This one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Going for a big play downfield. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. He missed it. With that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it deep over the middle. You try a downfield shot, that's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but an interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. The quarterback's got it on the option. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Try to run it with the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, they Yards for the first down on that throw, but a clutch hit right here defensively jars the ball free. So no first down.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And how about this? A fake. And he fires the football to the right side. Oh, it's incomplete. He dropped it wide open to convert on the fake punt. Gamble does not work at all. The punter showing why he's not the quarterback. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Took contact on the throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know...
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Jukes to get free. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a third and short from the 20. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
They're 0 for 2 on previous fourth down attempts. We'll see if the third time's a charm. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Trying to extend the play. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. And they do a good job of it right here.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he gets into the end zone, so it builds the lead to 8 now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Contact as he threw it. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. It's a fumble. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's got some space. And the ball to the ground. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. Past the 10.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempts. Here's the snap. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And the defense wraps him up. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. He's picked for a third time tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. Oh, the ball's knocked loose.
You know, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second and 10 here.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down. But what will be the play call?
They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a fifth. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Gets rid of it on the move. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 10.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
but they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 5-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Oh, the ball comes loose. And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs. In practice, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it, and you can't hold on to the football.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to... And he's going to float this one to the right side. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
And here comes the punter onto the field. I doubt they'll try. How about this? A fake. They'll try to throw for it. This one falls incomplete. The fake does not work. The gamble just doesn't work. The punter's pass not close.
Well, I love the call here. It's going to come up short, but I think we got to give all the credit to the punt return team. They were not fooled at all. Great job having a head on a swivel to keep them short of that first down.
He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. Will be first down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second down and goal upcoming. Snags the quick throw.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Pressure is coming. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Quick throw over the middle. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. The ball is loose.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, he almost had another interception. It'll be second down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch is made, but he's out of bounds, so incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. Trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a third down play.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion, an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defense...
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll try a pass here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. It's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's hit as he throws it. Intercepted in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. Oh, and he fumbles.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get under.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Football comes out. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Crosses the 10.
Hey, they roll the dice here and decide to be aggressive, and it pays off for a touchdown, and now they have the lead. They've worked themselves back to be in a great position. They got to feel great with how this first half is ended.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Make the extra point and go up 6. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The ball is caught. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. We'll see more positive yards after the catch here.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. That's incomplete. Heavy pressure. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. They couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. It's a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking for the wide out. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Tackle, but first down.
The defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Second down after that short completion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Throws it to the right. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. It's a quick grab. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
He's escaping the pocket now.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. So it's second down and long here from the 13. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's caught downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the freshman able to get home with the sack. 8th play of the drive coming up. What a long way to go on 3rd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick.
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Receiver makes the catch. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Out comes the punt team now on second down. Not the way he wanted to kick it. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Important second down play coming up.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up the first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Offense now in the all-important red zone. Off the play fake on first down. Makes a quick grab. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looking to pass here on second down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much, so on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession. They obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the punt is away, and it's short. Not what they were looking for. Coverage team brings down the returner. The offense starts with a short field.
Here we go.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third down, he drops to throw. The tight end has got it. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught near the goal line. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Oh, and he fumbled it.
Well, good job by this cover team of getting downfield and knocking that ball loose to give their offense really good field position.
Offense comes out to start this drive. On first down, it's play action. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on 1st down. And the punt will bounce out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Hey, positive yards here. 4th quarter trailing, really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back, playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the QB will try again on second and 10. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. And the quarterback comes through under pressure, down a score late here in the fourth. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's got it. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He's running out of time here. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
He catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. And look at this. It's the field goal unit coming out there. Get the record book. This would have to be the longest ever if he can somehow make it. And as you'd expect, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. But you've got to come up with a first down.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Quick throw to the left side. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with a play to keep this drive alive?
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Running with purpose. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? And the defense jumps on the football.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground. Really, any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
And now on comes the field goal unit for what would be an the kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it near the end zone. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Well, that combination of size and speed gets him into the end zone to tie this game up, Chris. Here we are in the national championship, and these guys are an extra point away from taking the lead.
And now the critical extra point attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. It's a squib kick. Fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. And a timeout is taking just 2 seconds left on the clock. A tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And a great play. That's the final play of regulation. Overtime coming up. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Trying for a pick six to win the game. And that'll seal it. The interception to end the game.
Oh, no. They may have just cost themselves the game with this interception. That's the last thing you can afford to do in overtime. Now it simply comes down to, can you stop your opponent from scoring, or the game is over.
So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play to keep hope alive in this game. Fighting off the defender.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Same tailback, another carry. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. So now it's 3rd and short. If they can't make the 1st down, why don't at least position the ball for a game-winning field goal attempt?
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Kick is up and no good. With the miss, we remain tied.
Uh-oh, a possible disaster right here. An empty possession. There's no worse time to have an empty possession in the first drive in overtime. Now you got to hope to keep the opposition from putting any points up on the board to stay alive in this one.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense now operating in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the offense comes up on 3rd and long in overtime. Certainly don't want to take a loss and make this field goal try more challenging. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put...
And it's a touchdown! But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.